Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's a Rodfather 916. There are certain people out there that are very rigid. They're very fixed. Things have to be done a certain way. There's only one gasoline they'll put in their car. There's only one way they will make a certain food product. And if someone deviates from their plan, these people, these rigid people, are angry. Some have negative attitudes for the whole day. I'm reminded of a birthday party many, many years ago. Many years ago, because my kids were young. The mother had ordered everything. She spent a whole week decorating for this party that was inside and outside. She had adult foods, she had kid foods, she had special plates. I don't remember, someone in the family picked up the cake later. But she hired a clown, a person to paint face, and everybody's having a great time. People are commenting because she did a lot of work for this party for her child. And people are having a good time, and all of a sudden they were screaming from the house. We could hear it clearly, and it was the mother. And she was screaming because she didn't like how they made a horse on the cake. And as a result, in her mind, the entire party was ruined. So the screaming upset people inside and outside. Kids got tense. A lot of the kids ran to their parents. A lot of parents were trying to figure out what's going on. Like, they didn't necessarily want to walk into the house to find out what's going on, but there's clearly something traumatic. So she came out with the cake. Her face is red. There's tears all over. Her attitude sort of put a cloud on the family because now her son's upset. Parents upset. Children are crying. All because the pony on the cake wasn't perfect. People left. One lady, when she made her exit, then the tide followed her out. She goes, my child is upset from this. I don't understand. A lot of us didn't understand it. It was a cake. Her son would have been fine with it, but it wasn't perfect. And then she was upset at people leaving early. It affected relationships because it wasn't perfect. And there are people out like that that are rigid. You have a party and you tell people to be there at 7:30 and people straggle in through the night because it's not a dinner party, it's a party. And then the host is upset and has attitude, and some host will go up to somebody and say, well, you're supposed to be at 7:30. I didn't know it was at 7:30. Was this a sit down dinner? Well, no, if I tell you to be here on time, I want you to be here on time. Where was that on the? Well, I figured you had common sense to know that. We work with some of these people. We have them in our families. Stand there, sit here. Oh my gosh. They sat hard on her. Oh my gosh, they spilled a drink on the floor. Where were they raised? At work, things have to do a certain way. I had a coworker We had to fold something 3 ways. I'm not a folder. And I heard when I left, she had a complete meltdown. She took everything I folded, she threw it up in the air because my folds weren't perfect. Her folds were crisp. And she called supervisors and other people because she was very upset at my attempt to folding. So the very next day, I hear about it in detail. And next thing I know, I'm there and I'm with management over folding. And so I said to management, I said, did other people before she came on took the piece of paper I folded, did they complain? Did someone call management? Did it affect customer service in any way? Help me with this because I need some help. Well, you should have taken extra. I'm not a folder. If you want an expert folding, you need to have that. And I didn't plan on this, but this person kept going on about my folding skills. I said, you know what? I don't do petty. I just don't. I can't do petty. Give me something that's meaty. Folding, no complaints, just you, because things were not perfect. Trust me, you don't want to ever bring a subject like this up again because I'm a nice person, and you're going to make me not so nice. But there are people like that. They live their lives, and because they're unhappy, because things weren't perfect, other people suffer. Relationships suffer. The kids suffer. Oh, you didn't fold that right. You weren't on time to the party. Holidays. She didn't put fat in her greens. We always put ham hocks in our greens. The greens were horrible because she didn't put ham hocks in the greens. We're never ever going back because this is how you make greens. I think these people have a hard life. That's my opinion. You know, it's a holiday and people are not there exactly on time. Did the world end? Well, they should have been here on time. People are resentful. I don't like them because they came late to my dinner twice. They were 10 minutes late. Or one time they were here and they spilled wine on my sofa. I'll never have anything to do with them again. I think that's a hard life. You can clean it. The world hasn't ended. If you tend to the stain quickly and dab, you can get out most of it or have it professionally cleaned. But because of your actions, everybody's in ear space, their evening is ruined or disturbed because of a spill. Life is wonderful. Come on, enjoy it. Don't put those lines so tight that you can't enjoy life because it's not perfect. The fact is, life isn't perfect, it's messy at times. And if these messy periods throw you off your accents, you need to reevaluate your life because that's not going to be the last one. There are going to be more to come. This is Rod Father. If you're watching me on YouTube, I appreciate if you subscribe or hit the like button. And if you're on TikTok, Instagram, follow me, please. And if you have questions, I'd love to hear it. I'd like to know what you think. Meanwhile, wishing everybody love, joy, peace, and happiness. Thank you a lot for watching.